It was an original comedy, good intro of the man running through the streets. It's dark, it's in the city, there's sirens. It just had that good vibe for the style of the 40s mobster detective style story. I enjoyed the delivery of the actors, they were funny. The mime was hilarious. The chase down the alley and his physicality was just great and really fit the theme. I love the line, it's not Italian, it's a French baguette. I mean, that was perfect. I also like the soundtrack. That muted jazz trumpet fit the era.
I loved that it was film noir. I think they did a great job of using this film aesthetic, and with their use of the shadows and their shaping of the light and all these scenes. I don't think I've ever seen a comedic film noir, so I loved that concept, and this film did a really great job with that. This was a Christmas movie, much like Die Hard is a Christmas movie, so I enjoyed that. I really loved the jokes in this, the jokes about miming, he's guilty of fraudulent miming, and that was his crime in this film. I thought that was really funny, and I think all the actors did a great job and had some great comedic chiming in this film as well.
Private detective, crime scene photographer investigate the murder of a mime. And this is obviously satire comedy. It's poking fun at those old detective films that are completely black and white. Everyone has a very prominent New York accent that comes and goes throughout this piece. Tons of physical comedy, specifically with the mime, where we're chasing him. One moment that really was funny to me is the mime is putting these invisible objects, miming, putting objects in the path, which is keeping them from pursuing him. Tons of physical comedy in this, tons of humor within the dialogue, great comedic performances. This was definitely fun and lighthearted and really fun to watch.
The writing was clever with a Sam Spade feel. The performers did a fabulous job. They were obviously having a blast, especially with their accents. I enjoyed the mime's work, such as throwing an invisible object at the two leads. The nighttime lighting in black and white was well done, and the percussion, sound, and food props were all perfect for this send-up.
I like the old 1930s style of the short. I like the comedic elements that are incorporated with the investigative theme, as well as the comedic theme, as well as the old style theme. I like the physical, dramatic acting that was involved, particularly the touch of including the mime. Again, that links back to the old 1930s theme. I like that they use black and white again, like the old classical movies. How they made an ode to that. So
I think it was funny to have it in black and white and have a sort of comedic demeanor of the detectives as well as the mime itself or themselves, and having the food stuff like the sauce and the baguette I think added an element of silliness to everything, which made it funny, but at the same time it balanced it with a sense of mystery about the storyline and the events leading up to the investigation.
I cannot wrap my head around what I just watched, and there are so many questions that I have and things that went on, and I just want to know if the tin can head was a mime or not, but also they did say he wasn't, and that mimes are these territorial beings, and they just found out they can kill people. It's like detectives versus mimes. And it's something seriously not to be taken seriously at all. Even the noises the mime makes compared to the audio text is absolutely hilarious.